fire. It's the Chumby and Kev show. I'm very we're going to do a new segment. Welcome in, guys. We're going to do some building and making of some stuff. It's a new hobby I've taken up, so hopefully stream comes across all right. We did do a YouTube video previously for the unboxing of this kit, which we're going to get into. So let's see how we go. Welcome to Twig Makes a Mess, all things. Hey guys, hey, how are you going? All right, so kind of a new little setup here. I'm going to try and run for a bit. I did do a video which we will post on our YouTube channel of the contents of this kit. And today we're going to assemble our first Space Marine. This is one that was prepared earlier. There's a bit of paint on it already. I've done no painting yet, but hopefully we'll get to a painting video at some point. But we are going to do the assembly. They are built in grey, and then the blue here is a primer. So we'll do a video on priming as well for the first time, but this is the one I started at the Games Workshop or the Warhammer store in Melbourne last week. So it's coming along, but I wanted to build more of the Space Marines that are in the box. And you have to forgive me, I'm still not great with the camera angles, but we'll see how we go. Right. So, hey, Miss Sam, whatever you call it, with the paper. Put that one side. This is the game book. The base is dust. We don't need that because we're not playing. clippers and pincers. Open those. I think we need that. Where is I know where the instruction manual is. Alright, so basically the kit comes with all the paints and what you need to get started. Keep the basic out. We don't need this for now, so put that down there. What I do need to go get is the instruction manual, because that would be handy, wouldn't it, to know what we're actually doing. Okay, 1 minute. And yes, my glasses, I think the glasses case. Reversing into the chair, you see my battered old seat. But anyway, all right, so we've got the manual. We can put the manual here. Crusty manual. So we have how to build your models, how to paint your models, read about the all right. The sergeant. Okay, numbers 1 to 5 are the sergeant. All right, these are Tyranids. So we'll put these ones away for the moment. We're going to do the Space Marines today. I think we get 3 of these. Correct. We get 1 of these. So there's 1 sergeant and a few of those. I think that's his. Oh no. There's a couple. All right. Okay. Down there. All right, we're going to start. Ooh. This is fun. Okay. I know there's 5. So there's 5 bodies on here. Okay, so we need to start with number 3, which I think is this one that we've already built. So I think we'll start with number 3. So we need the clippers. Okay. And from the tips I've seen on the videos, we've got a craft knife and also a little file. Just try and let me clip these out that we can. Okay. Parts number 3, parts number 2. So I'm going to do this one first, which is going to be this one. Is the first one I'm going to do. So I think it's probably easier if I just do the build and then show you as we go along. So part number 3, we need to get that one out. Okay. Didn't do a very good job in my first clipping out, but that's fine. Give it a bit of a file. Sorry. Bit of a file down there. Okay. Okay. Part number 1. And then we need number 2. We'll just, it'll just snap out and it will roll all over the bench. All right. 2 goes in. Clips into there. That is the head assembled. Come on. All right. And then we need part number 1. Oh no. Yes, we do. 2, 3, part number 1. Never done any videos like this before. We've done brewing videos in the brewery, you know, which are fun. So hopefully this translates into. I'll put this on YouTube, I think. Okay. Don't want to overfile it. I'm a complete novice at this. I've never done anything like this before. So I've had a 20-minute tutorial in a shop on how to paint. Painted that. But the assembly, I've just watched some YouTube videos. So who knows what's going to happen in this piece. Click on the back here. All right. We haven't got any arms, but we're starting. That's a better camera. Look at that. So just click the back on. So we're starting to come together quite nicely, I think. Put the safety first on. Paints today. All right. So that was 1 onto 3 and 2. Number 4 is the next one. The arm with the gun. Attachment. So I'll try and get as much of this in the camera as I can. Okay. See, I tried to see if you look at the end of the gun, nozzle, up, nozzle, gun, backwards, up, down, it's all on the piece. See, I don't know if I probably need better cameras for this type of shot. The gun parts. So this is the gun. That's what it's going to look like when I painted it. But you see the end of the gun kind of points up. I don't know whether that's supposed to do that or whether it's just bent. Now I straighten mine. a little, you can see. But who knows whether I'm right. It's good to have a version of what I'm trying to build in front of me, as well as the picture in the manual. Okay. Some of the too much of it off, but it'd be interesting to see because I got this one primed from the shop and I just did the painting. It'd be interesting to see when I do the painting later if I can get such a nice finish. So it looks like that, but I mean, the first one's probably going to be pretty bad. But I have built myself a spray booth. So we're going to give it a go with a spray can first, and then maybe do one with the brush undercoat as well. Okay, alright. Okay, here we are. Okay, alright, so we're nearly there. Only 2 more pieces and a base. We've got our first one built. That's pretty cool. So we need part number 6, which is a backpack. That'll take years to fall down. Let's just, there we go. I'm happy with that. This goes that bit into this bit. Okay. Alright, last part for this model is number 6. No. Number 5. Oh, we're missing number 5. We skipped a step. Number 5 should have gone on. Don't think it matters too much, but you're kind of holding the it's kind of holding the top of the gun, isn't it? Terribly shaky hands aren't helping, are they? And that bit with black on the handle. There we go. Okay. And then we need to find a base. 32mm0. I presume what all the base is. Bag of bases. Safety first, that is very sharp. So we're looking for the 30mm base. Kind of hoping it says on it. Case Workshop 2021. Nope. So there's 32mm base, 32mm bases. Okay. And these ones use 28, 28, 28. And then there's one that uses a 40. So because it doesn't say 28, 28 or 40 on them, powers of deduction would suggest that these two are the big guns. Them's a little one. Okay. So I'm not missing anything, am I? No. Lots of bases here. 28, 28, 28, 28, 28. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Okay. And there needs to be, so there needs to be 140, which I think we've got 2 of, so that's, don't need those right now. Okay. And then should be 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe there's a spare base for all of them because they're definitely 28mm. We'll put those back in the bag. That's also 28mm. So let's say that there's a spare base being supplied in the box. Quite handy. And these are the 40mm ones, which there's now 2 of, so I don't need those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 32mm bases. This one, the other bases go back in the box. All right, so with all the faffing around plus the weight, I think it's taking about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to build my first model. It's just because I'm going to keep the model, these ones, bases black on these. I know that the other base, these are the standard bases. That one, this one here from the shop, sorry, has the terrain on it. These ones are just the basic bases, but that's fine. To put it on the base properly. So he kind of, okay. All right. The model's the same, the base is a little higher and thicker. So I presume there's an upgrade that you could get that would give you a better base, but that's fine. That's number 1 done. There we are. 1 down. Let's do the sergeant next. These over here. Because we know the bases are the last and we know we've got a spare one. So all right, the sergeant's numbers are 27 will be the body. 27 here. Will be the body. Ooh. Oh no, that is right. Yeah, I thought that this was double foot base, but it's not, it's a single. Okay, because you don't want to cut off the wrong bit, because As it says in the book, no glue required. No glue required, as long as you don't make a mistake. I confidently didn't purchase any modelling glue. Or stupidly didn't purchase any modelling glue, whichever way you want to look at that, but we are a bit happy on the file in there, but that's fine. No, she'll be fine. She will be fine. So that was number 27. 34 is the head. 34 is the head of the sergeant. 34. Check twice, cut once. That's pretty good. Oh. 24. Oh, 34 goes into 28. 28 goes into 27. Okay. 28. And try and get the top of the gun. So, and push that through there. The reason I'm building them all, I can do a process called batch painting. I saw a YouTube video on that as well. That'll be exciting. And obviously I'll have to do the other video. Probably on my phone. Alright. Whoops. Okay, so we have now the head goes into there. Okay, so the head has gone into that position. And it's not going to make any sense until the gun goes on. And the gun goes on there. All right, now starting to see the sergeant one take shape. Does he have a bigger gun than the other guy? I don't think he does, no. No, the guns appear to be the same. Okay. So that is 27 into 34 into 28. 35 will be the next one. 35. Can't be 35. Can it? Oh, yes, yes, it is 35. Didn't look right because this one's got a sword, but looks like it does have a sword. Okay. 35 into 31. 31 is here. Okay, 30, 31 goes into 35. To create an arm. Okay. One is presuming that it's this connection. No. It has to be, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, this is the fiddliest one. There'll be a logic. I'm absolutely sure there'll be a logic to this. You probably can't see what's going on, but I'll straighten. Oh. Here we have success. Limited success. So that has gone together. One would suggest it's gone together. I probably need to change some camera settings to do this, but autofocus does work eventually if you can hold it steady enough for it to focus. Anyway, we'll keep moving. So that was 31 into 35. So unsure that this is right at the moment. It's gone together. Oh, okay, so the gun's not actually attached. The gun's kind of on the side, holstered, or what you have you. That's a bit bad. That's going to need some touch up. Just there. Maybe it'll prime out on a couple of coats. Okay, cool. And then 33 and 36. All right, so they're just going to go backpack on the backpack, nodule, node, connector, knob, whatever you want to call it, and then this one on the arm version. They're the nodules. We need the parts. Okay, and the parts are 36. It's an arm with a pistol pulling away from the body. 35 is... Oh, 33 backpack. I was going to say 35 is another arm. This would be a 3-armed man, which I don't think is in the box. So, okay. Good. So backpack straight onto the back. Flailing arm. It's good that the kit comes with basically everything you need. These little pincers. Grips. It's our branded Citadel, which is the manufacturer's name. Can't really see. Come on. Citadel. There you go. Really cool. Like I say, I got this on Monday. So it's not the it's the first time I had a chance to sit down and have a go. I think there's a little burr on the base of the pistol as well, so we'll just tidy that up. awesome. And this needs a base. A lead foot, and there is Space Marine number 2, the sergeant. He's the big one. And he's got a sword, pistol, and a machine gun. Okay. 2 down. All right, next one, but we'll do number 2 next. So that was the expert bladesman, sergeant. This is a Pride Blaster. This guy has a flamethrower. Okay. We need parts 20 and 21, which is a head and an arm. Start this one. 20. Let's just start there. $20 and 21. 20 and 21. 21's a body shape, so let's take the clipper, the attachment nodule, see if we can bend that away from the frame. We can. Touch on that. Okay. Let's get the head attached. Okay. Cool. So that's 20 to 21. 22, 23 now will give us the body. $22 is a leg and side assembly. There. Let's try and minimize on the amount of plastic that comes off the holder. Find it easier to clip one, the one with the least amount of connection, and then you're only kind of tidying up the other one. I suppose when you prime them, you probably smooth it out a bit, but if you did have some like abrasions, you could just say they were like battle scrapes or whatever. Okay, 20 and 23 is quite a large piece. 23. Seems to be a flat foot, so let's take it there. And side. I haven't studied anyone's videos of how they record this, so I'm probably doing it 100% wrong and out of focus and generally unviewable, but you know, we don't script things here. We just start. It's a lot easier. Figure it out on the fly. That's probably a abbreviation for that, but I can't think of one at the moment, so just stick with figuring it out on the fly. All right, 22 and 23 go together. Nope, not that way. Oh yeah, 22, 23 go together. So now we've got kind of the two legs and the back, if you will. You're not as bright as you think you are when you do that. Twig, remember that. Okay. Oh. And there we are. Starting to fill up the body now. Maybe the head needs a bit more TLC. There's lots of plastic. I have to hoover this afterwards. Right, so at the moment he's armless. There was going to be a point in today's stream where that joke was going to happen, and it's just happened, and it's worse. Worse than I ever thought it was going to be. But we'll just move along. $25 is an arm. Oh, that's a bit of flex in it. I presume it won't once the other bit goes in, but that is kind of cool that he's jointed in a way. Okay. 24. Base of the gun. 5. Top of the gun. Okay. And this will be oops. She's in there. She's in there. Pinch the shoulders together. Pinch the shoulders together. We're getting there. I think he looks very much like this one. Standard trooper form. 26 backpack. So one snip. And flick the other one out. If that's not right, let me know in the comments as well. I mean, there's probably a ton of things I've done wrong, or things from a production value are just rubbish. Just let me know. You know, you're not going to offend. We're going to be doing more of these little videos on this kit. We need to improve. Continuous improvement. Okay. And then let's get the base. Nope. Back to the front. And there we have it. Another one done. We have three, and we're going 45 minutes. So that's not bad. Okay. So we've done number 1. We've done number 2, which you can't see, or you can here in this camera. Over here. Ooh. Done this one. Done this one. Got this one to do. Number 4, if you've got this kit and you're following along, why would you be? But anyway, parts number 11 and 10 now. So 10 being a leg and 11 being the other leg with the back. So snap that off there. Pull that forward, should release there. No. Shoulder ones are probably the best to do the clipping on. Shoulders are quite predominant on these Space Marines because they're like the less detailed, larger portions, more the blank base areas, shoulder pads. You can get some patina on there, get some overrun from the paint, which again, I'm not entering these into any competition. I just wanted to trial this as a bit of a relaxing hobby and getting away from the video games as well. You know, you're doing something with your hands. That's a story for another day. But I did want to improve my dexterity in my hands and do something a little bit different, which is why this hobby I thought would be fun. So, okay, foot off. And little twist. I'll give me a leg. Okay. I think those two just go together now. Yep. Again, I think the construction's pretty much done. The first couple, I think it follows on. All right, so we need now 7, which is a head. I'll try cutting this one instead of bending break. See if we get a better cut, a cleaner cut. I think that was worse actually. I presume I prefer the bending break method for that. Anyway, that's 7. 7, 8, and 9. Okay. 9 is the gun and the arm assembly. Again, we'll cut that. That's the base of the gun. I'm very confident cutting that. And then the top of the gun, I'm just going to try and wiggle off. Try and leave as little overhang of plastic on that. Okay, so where's my main body? 7, 9, number 8, 16, number 8 is the front main body part. Bring this forward a little. Oof, that's not the best. Let me have a look at that. Don't know if this is going to work. I haven't really done the greatest of jobs breaking. With more practice, we'll get used to this. Yeah, so trying to fix that up with my magnifying glass and light. Oh, it doesn't look that bad. Kind of hoping we get away with that. I don't know what that is. It looks like a It's obviously something on a utility belt. Looks like a clock. Yeah, that's never going to work. There you go. I bet it is a clock. Probably the last thing we need is more light, but oh. Space Ranger man. Actually, put him down there. Let's put the sergeant on. So, put him on the base. Okay, back to building of this one. I think we've got all the parts now. Just put you there, take a drink. That is not coffee, it's root beer, but okay, so we've got 7 goes into 8 and 9 goes into 8. This being 8. We know by now the heads go at the back. And 9. Doesn't look like there's a... I think there's a couple of ways of building these. Maybe there's not. Ooh, what happens when you get one stuck? So what have I done there? I've put 7 and 8 onto that, but I haven't put 9 in. Ooh. Nope. Okay. We've got 7 onto 8. That wasn't very professional, was it? Anyway. We got away with it. They are quite robust little models, so you know. When you break it, it's okay. That goes into there, and then that should leave me. That should allow me to. Nope. Just make sure that. This is the first time I've come across one of these connections. I think it is. There you go. Lined up. It's going. There you go. A little bit of an air gap there. That's now sorted. 12 and 13. 12 being the arm, 13 being the backpack. Mm-hmm. 13, the backpack. I know there's probably a ton of videos and people that are a lot more professional at doing this, but hey, this is my first go, so I'm told as an arm yet. I'm actually enjoying it. Okay, 13 is the backpack. That can go on before the arm, and then we'll just have an arm and base. So coming along. Oof. Put the arm on. And the arm slides over the top of the gun. That goes over the top of the base. And there we have it. Another Space Marine. Awesome. We have one left to do. Make sure the model is centered over the base. Yes. Oh, okay. That one stands a little differently to the others. That's pretty cool. There's a note there. Number 5. So we've got parts 14 to 15. Parts 14 to 15. 14 being a head. 14 being a head. And 15 being 15 is the body assembly. Oh no, hold on. Yes, that is right. You don't want to cut the stand off accidentally. Okay, looks pretty good. Alright, so let's just put 14 to back of 15, get the head on. Okay, 17 and 18. 16 first, need to put the back on. 16 is the back thing. Sorry. Okay, so I want to put 16 on. Is that right? No. I want to put 17 on first because I had a problem doing the arm with the gun on the back if the back plate was on. I suppose there's some cute fix around so if you break off the wrong part. Okay. I say that because this bit here I'm deciding to remove. think is the right thing to do. That's there. Okay, so I'll put that on first, which is the arm, and then put the shoulder pad assembly over the top. That's not in the instructions, but that's me interfering. See if me interfering is causing us any drama. No, oops, dropped it. Not fully sold on that. Okay. I think that gap is too big. This is the first time we've been really stuck. Okay. Okay, and then try and put back on over the top. Close those gaps up as much as we can. There seems to be a natural gap in there. All right. The 17's gone on. 17's gone on in a fashion. Just not happy with it. And try and give it more of a bit more of a sand. Through there. Okay, that's that bit. 18. Is my arm. Maybe him a little. Alright, so there's actually, there shouldn't be movement, I don't think. Okay, and then put him on a base. It's going to leave us with some curious, oh no, backpack. Oops, a daisy. Okay. These Space Marines are that one's done as well. So that now means That means we've completed the build of these Space Marines. And the next thing we're going to do is apply the blue primer. So that will be another video. But we've built the 5 Space Marines in just over an hour, or just on an hour, which is pretty good. My first attempt with building out of the box. And curious enough, there are 3 extra pieces. Which is curious. So there's some arms, 2 arms, and a head. They're left over, but anyway. That is how to build those. The next chapter in this book then talks about how to paint. So there's a couple of things that they recommend you need and a technique. So I'm pretty happy with how that's all gone today. Yes, you got an extra few pieces, but I think that's pretty cool. So yes, I'm going to have to think about painting the next step, but that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. I had a real fun time just talking through that, building. Like I say, if there's things that you think could be better with the stream quality, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I want to take these Space Marines through the processes, today being build. So we've done the unboxing video. Today we've built it. We will make a very small video about the priming, and then when that's done, we'll try and do some hand painting. But yeah, cool. Thanks guys for watching. Until next time, Twig out. Thank you.